idea what that tag was.
Yep.
Small C.
That seems like a big tag. Weird.
What the fuck? Anyway, that's worse.
Thought I did?
Right, why not?
Oh, sorry.
How am I gonna find it now? Now, I normally find it as I go in my notifications to see if you've retweeted it.
Sorry about that. I meant to. Caught up in Mario speedrunning.
Yeah, really, you're ignoring your wife now. It's really terrible. Very ashamed of you.
Sure should.
Are you?
Should be.
I've done the other stream. Alright, Advance Wars.
What now?
I assume you mean least favorite mechanic in this game? That would be the time limit.
No, your final favorite mechanic.
My last favorite mechanic.
Yeah. What's the one that really got to you, that you really liked?
My last favorite mechanic. Ooh, I do like the tag power. They're pretty ridiculous.
They're
and
pretty
OP,
silly.
Which is kind of fun.
This game, they just threw everything at the wall.
I went through this before, blah blah blah, what we're gonna do. How did that happen? They must have another crystal. Yep, sure do. Super weak. Dude. Bruh. Bruh.
I'm one of the best COs in Tier
Bruh.
4,
Bruh. But yeah, I hate the time limit they've had on some maps, and I really hope that doesn't happen again. I don't like playing this game with a real-time time limit because it's always way shorter than I need.
Yeah.
I play these games, especially on stream, quite slow. I play them a lot faster off stream, funnily enough, when I don't have to like talk about my plans. I just think about them. Thinking is faster than talking.
Turns out, yes.
Alright, so these are the missile silos from Advance Wars 2.
Yep. Final mission.
I don't mind, like, turn time limits as much, because they tend to be, like, decently generous.
Yeah, well, it's also like, even if you're given a tight turn limit, like, you do have time to be like, okay, how do I make this happen in this number of turns? When you have a real-time time limit, it's just like, well, play blitz chess, I guess.
I think the thing about, like, yeah, being methodical and slow for me, I tend to be less so off-stream, but then off-stream I, like, have to restart. I like to just get through maps first time through on-stream, because otherwise it feels bad to redo a map. Yeah, Continuing Adventures of Colin, Sasha, Javier, and I guess some other folks I never use. I mean, I'm definitely bringing Javier to this map, because there's 4 comm towers up for grabs. Of which he'll probably get. Even just getting one
makes him fine, yeah.
Ridiculous. So he's
when he gets 2, he just becomes Kanbei.
Yep. Alright, so I have 2 lots here. So I had to look at this the end of last time. There's, essentially the goal is to, the towers.
Yep.
But you kind of want to, you don't want to ignore the comm towers, obviously, but you also can't ignore their factories here, their bases.
We kind of have to split ourselves like 3 to 4 ways, basically.
My current plan is to try and take over, at the very least, if I can get this.
Yes.
Within a couple of turns, this whole section is now, like, mine. And I also want to concentrate on this one. If I can take 2 quadrants, then I'm in good shape to make a...
Yep, you're even on comm towers with the opponent, which is kind of their big advantage, the 40% attack power they're getting from that.
Yes, so I won't be getting this comm tower here until I, like, I probably will bust up here. Though I actually can get blue to come over and get this here.
Yeah, there's a little bit of weirdness here, size-wise. They at least don't have a base on the right side, like on the upper, I guess, the right upside that has the comm tower, so like...
It's likely that this is going to be orange. This will be blue. This will be whoever gets there.
Yeah, and like, we can kind of figure out where we are once we take the first half of the map.
This will probably be blue as well.
Yep.
I probably want Javier in blue because I think we're probably going to be the ones grabbing the
have the biggest chance
here.
of getting 2. Because of course, one of it, like, practically speaking, one of your teams is going to get 1 and one of your teams map ends when you get number 4.
I think it's likely blue are the most poised to take.
Yes. They'll certainly get that one.
Orange
will be real awkward for orange to do.
I think we'll put Javier.
We did buy colors.
Yes, we did buy some new colors, so we do have Javier and Sasha and outfit.
We might have someone else in one.
Yeah, I'm up against. I probably want Sasha. Try and murder Kindle's power.
Urban Blight and Hyper Upgrade are both incredibly obnoxious powers.
Yeah, definitely want Sasha somewhere. I don't know if I want her in French Star, maybe?
Good question.
I probably do want to start Sasha lasting about
Yeah,
Taxi's attack plus 5%. Vision plus 1, yeah, sure. Basic prayer plus 1. Capture. 5. Comm tower effects pretty map. I could back Sasha and like all in. Go on, Andy. All the clone colors are playable, yes. That's how I have Max in clone colors. I could put Andy in clone colors. Is that right way?
Quite possibly.
Give me like Sasha and start once like. Oh my god! I mean, actually, the airports are going to
Sure.
almost 100%, like both airports. Orange Star are going to get a base.
They have 2 in the middle right
already.
now.
The Orange Star are going to be much more a land force, and Blue Moon, who have 1 base right now, are going to get at least 1 airport, probably 2. I think it's best to just kind of snap this airport.
Jess might not be the worst.
Yeah, I think Jess in orange. Maybe Colin with Javier.
That could probably work.
That way I could, like... Do I want Colin up front? Lines? I might want Javier up front to take care of, like, this stuff, then switch to Colin once I have some air.
It is interesting because, like, Colin's anti-airs at least take care of those copters fine. Unless the other ones have any trouble. There's that medium tank over there.
2 medium tanks, rocket. I guess it's like the first... How much? I do have 7,000 to start off with. Sasha gets more.
Gets a little bonus.
Which is why Sasha and Colin such a great team up,
Yep.
but... I think, like, Sasha and Jess could be really good. Like, Sasha for the blasting their powers, then when I don't care as much, it's like Jess rolls shit. Could even be Jess with Sasha in the back and I bring out Sasha's power when I need it. Not sure.
Good question.
Like, it honestly wouldn't be a bad idea to have Jess up front. So I think on the first turn, I'm not very likely to get anywhere, though. I don't think Jess has, like, she has a movement on her, power. I'm not gonna get it in the first couple of turns.
Yeah, I guess, like, the big thing about Jess is that she would take the, corner faster. The big thing about, Sasha is that she would start building up that economic advantage faster.
I might just have Jess up front at the start, help take over this bit.
Yeah, because I think the faster we can move start, the less they'll get a chance to do anything to us.
And then I'll switch to Sasha to, like, blast their power out.
Oh.
Then there's, like, Javier, and it's like, do I want Colin? Eagle's also a decent pick, but he's really good.
It's a lot of airports, you know?
Airport, since I think, like, airport is exactly what... I mean, Javier is, of course, busted as soon as I get any comm towers. Dude's a mess. Colin would help build him shit faster. Especially with the powers I've got. Star powers, rise, comm tower, and...
Oh. An interesting question.
I start with Colin.
Possibly. I think he'll still be okay against most of the stuff that they've got there. They've got the comm towers, so we'll want to get first strikes, but they don't get more defense from them.
No. My goal will be to take this comm tower.
Yeah, that's the one that's really...
Like, the 2 airports and the comm towers, if I can start building, like, lots of shit.
Yup.
I'll have to build, like, pretty heavily anti-air to take care of blue, and then I can smash some cars, like, guesses.
Yup. This is also the kind of map that might confuse the CPU a bit. So, we'll definitely see where they end up building.
Yeah, it's like Colin and Sasha and Jess and Javier get the bonuses, but, you know, actually, for this map, I think it's better that we're this way around.
It's also a relatively small thing. It just makes their tag power even poppier.
Alright, shall I deploy?
Let's do it.
Like, Sasha and Colin's, like, pretty alright because best bonus and Sasha giving Colin more funds, but ultimately, you actually kind of want Colin with someone who's a bigger hitter than Sasha.
In a lot of ways, yeah. I mean, like, their tag power is truly incredible because you use Sasha first, gain even more money, flip over to Colin with power of money, and then delete everything. Like, it's a really strong combo, but yeah, if we just get a huge discount on units that end up being Kanbei level power level units, that's like, alright.
Yeah, it is like splitting this stuff. I don't know if I have to worry about splitting it endlessly.
It's tough to say, yeah, who's gonna be the best one.
Like, I should probably just capture with whatever I have.
Yeah, we beat the one that was the difficulty tuna.
I could put the mech in here and have this guy over here to get Nick down, and then have Nick capture.
Interesting question.
Or it might be better for these guys both to get down here and try and get that comm tower faster.
Yeah, and like you got the base in the airport there as well.
It might be better for this mech to go turn this guy to just fuck here. So I need to capture this. So
yes, that needs to be like your kind of biggest priority, so anything you send elsewhere is really like, okay, is there... Do we not need it for this thing?
With Colin, honestly, a lower amount of money on blue is not...
Yes, that is much of a problem. Honestly, I think the base split is pretty decent here anyways. Especially because as you start taking corners, like, whichever side has them, you get 2 free cities. Yeah.
Probably do this guy, can't take this city anyway, so this guy probably goes up here.
Yeah,
taking this one.
yeah.
That way he's actually fell out of grade.
Yep.
I guess what I can do is, I definitely want something to go up there for murdering whatever they make on that base.
Yeah, I think the Neo Tank is probably the best for that. Just guaranteed to clear out no matter what they put up there. The tank and the medium tank can both sit on that in that anti-air's range and not give a shit.
Yeah, I can like put them here. I think
Yup.
that's a pretty defensive one.
Yeah, where does that tank below it go? No, their tank. Yeah, so as long as it's the medium tank there and not the little tank.
Oh, I mean, it can hit anything. Oh, whatever. I guess put the little tank here.
I think you can put the medium tank in the range,
Here?
because that's just outside of the rockets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think if you put the medium tank there, it like makes things a bit more awkward for their tank and like.
Yeah, I still
forces
can't
it to
put
strike.
the little tank here.
No.
Guess I can. I don't know exactly where you want me to put it. I kind of want to like put rockets in or to find it is the thing. And like even if I put the medium tank there, they can still.
Yeah.
And at least put it there. Okay. I'll move my phone out of the way.
You could potentially put the recon right below where the tank is right now as the line. All tank can't get to that.
Yeah,
yeah,
yes,
it
I can. That's the problem. The tank can get here. The little tank can attack like here and here. Kind of like.
All tank due to the raid, I think attack the rocket crosses out of the tank. It is definitely a really awkward defensive position with all these forests here.
Put this tank here. It's still not a defensive line.
But it does mean that, like, you could put the artillery behind the tanks and recon one down. So I think. Oh god, with a 40% firepower increase is the one awkward part.
It might just be putting the rockets on the city. And the artillery somewhere a bit safer.
Yeah. They won't, if they're in their right mind, attack the medium tank with anything here, and if they do, you actually get the better of it no matter what firepower increase. Oh. Yeah.
Wonder if I want to actually artillery. Get some more
To
protection
kind of
lines.
scare off the medium tanks, or have some defense.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to.
I think this force is probably enough to take this corner. Those rockets are going to do a lot of work.
I can even
so
have
yeah.
it blasted.
That's true, yeah.
That
Yeah.
will much help there. Yeah, I could always have my recon.
Recon's a bit of a weird one because they have no infantry right now.
No.
And it's like, that's what recons are good for.
Yep. I'll probably use it as sort of protector on this.
Yeah.
Alright, what do I build?
That's a good question.
Could hold off on building much for now.
You could double infantry and like kind of in preparation, in hopes of eventually getting to those missiles. and like you can capture that one city.
The missiles are a little bit of a trap.
Yeah.
Rather, unfortunately. Because there's a base here, there's the medium tank here.
We'll definitely see what they end up building. At least they only have 12,000 to build with, 4 bases, so they can
could build one
really hex us
infantry
up.
and an artillery.
It just does like artillery.
For like spacing.
Yeah. Artilleries are also quite good against medium tanks because like if you have 2 of them, if they run in and shoot one of them, it's like, oh no, your 16,000 unit shot my 6,000 unit, and then I shot you back and for half your health, so I get the better of that.
Alright. Yes for now. Yeah.
Wow,
I don't think Olaf did thwart their plans, but
a little bit. Colin might have done more.
I think Colin did quite a bit. Alright, so the key thing here is kind of staying just outside of these guys, right?
Yeah, you can put the anti-airs in, and potentially like wall up a small section, but yeah.
I do have to be wary of this tank.
Yes. The rest of your stuff is really just things that are like...
Oh yeah, my copter is hella in range then.
Yeah, this is gonna be an awkward defensive line, and it might even just involve something getting shot. Because, like, you are either gonna have to fend off that tank in the anti-air or the 2 copters.
I think I can at least, like, really mosey my...
Yeah, like, your anti-airs can really, like, annoy the copters
like
quite a lot.
Here and here.
I think so, because I think that'll make it so that they can't get behind the 2 of them. Yeah, we take a save state and look at what their movement looks like once we do that. Not quite.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about, like, 2 of them.
Yes. And with them being on the diagonal.
I can pull my copters out of Ante without being in helicopter range.
Yes. In the very least, those copters are completely cut off from everything because they can't even reinforce from the base. I think if you just move a lot of your army like towards them without getting in their range,
I kind of want
should be
my
good.
copters. I want them over this way because they really don't deal with this artillery and this tank.
Yeah, as soon as that anti-air goes, like the copters are kind of free.
I think like literally here and here.
Yep, I like that.
It's out of range of this guy. Out of range of this guy.
Yeah, exactly. It's out of the range of the 2 things on either side that can kill the shit out of them. Captain Megabut, thank you for the resub. I don't think there's a bar on.
Oh, you're right.
Suddenly, like, realized when that sub came.
You know the post-war world sure has a lot of war.
It is weird like that.
Far side is so awkward, guys.
For some reason, it's like a gigantic square rather than, you know, a long rectangle. So it resizes off the screen. That looks good, though.
I'm like, I want the stream chat's working. I feel like it's weird about, like, a message.
I think so, yeah. Sure, if someone random says something in chat, it'll pop up.
Alright, anyway, so I need my rocket. Now,
Yes.
luckily it's just like 1-0. Okay, well, alright, good. Good
Perfect.
shit.
Thank you, Captain Megabot.
Definitely want to move. I can put this guy in here.
Yeah, there's that kind of dead zone on sort of the up and left corner of this thing that you can hide units.
Probably. I probably just want him here, and we need to put him in the. Right here is, I think, completely
Safe from everything.
and in range of the airport.
Yup.
Terrifying! Here we go.
But safe.
The mech can then go in here for trying to
Yep.
get this comm tower. ASAP.
Yes, we definitely want to wrangle that away from them as fast as possible. And like the thing is, they can't defend it with those 2 copters.
No.
In fact, I don't think those copters can even get away from your anti-air
Alright,
at
he
this
might
point.
just want to like go here.
Yeah, so that he's
And
in
then
striking
for
range.
next turn when these 2 are dead,
Yep.
it can like pause it him.
Yep.
Cross this crowd.
Yes, that is just planes. Yep, you can drop them in range. Perfect.
Beautiful. Alright, here we go.
We have a plan. We're gonna get the first comm tower is really important because 140% is so much attack. And anything that we can take off of that is worth it.
Right, so the rocket just goes 1 left.
I believe so. Yeah, because that'll still cover and kind of prevent them from being able to come in on you. Especially if you protect it further with the artillery.
I expect they'll go up.
Probably, yeah. I'm not totally sure what they'll do because we've given them way too many options.
Alright, so it's a question of what else my forces. My recon might well go up again as like a bulwark here.
I think the artillery probably wants to cover the rockets just in case they want to get silly.
I'm going to build an infantry.
Yes, definitely.
100% infantry. Like, it may even ignore
I
the
was just,
airport.
yeah, I
for
was
the
gonna
comm
say,
tower.
like, you either grab the thing, but with the medium tank bearing down, I think you go straight for the comm tower.
Depends entirely where they're gonna start playing if they move this. If they don't move this, I'll probably go for the airport and then over.
Yeah.
I might even like go for the airport, build another infantry, and then it'll go over in 2 turns. Or,
Yeah, we'll definitely see
go
what
for
they
this
do.
and then build second infantry. Or it depends.
Entirely on what that guy does, and there is a unit close to it, so it may just
So
chase it.
again here, I might send this artillery up as support for this side of the field.
It's either that or use it to support the,
I don't think
thing,
I'm gonna
but yeah.
need it because I have this force. I mean, they can't build anything over
Yes.
here. It's
And Jess's force is going to crush that one in the bottom right, kind of regardless.
like, we're gonna get this comm tower. I'm gonna get this airport and
Yep.
then this bit. Like what they built here is interesting. But I do have 2 helicopters, and if they build anti-air, I have an tank.
Yep. They
And
don't
the
have that
tank.
much money is really the most important thing here. It's
They
12,000.
They have 8,000.
Ah, they start
for,
with yeah.
for 4 bases.
Yeah. Like, they're gonna fuck this up. Trust me.
So, like, I think I can afford to die up the way.
Yeah,
as
especially
sort
with
of
the medium
reinforcement.
tanks.
I don't think this artillery is going to be super helpful.
That's fair, yeah.
I'll probably keep the little tank as extra backup,
Yes.
but I think the recons are kind of protection for the artillery, and the artillery are going to kind of be like,
Yep.
hey, you're not going to be able to get this central area of mine until I am done building my...
I like that, yeah.
And this tank will...
Still, bro.
Again, part of the defensive line. Alright, I think that's it. I think he only has 1 base.
Yes, I believe.
Colin for now. Then just like build some stuff with Colin, and then switch to Javier with like 2 comm towers.
Yep.
I'm not panicking.
I
I'm
love
not
running around screaming with my dog, like a dog with my tail on fire. Oh right, she says incroyable.
Incroyable!
I forgot that that's in this
She's
game.
French. Oh yeah, okay, that medium tank is a go.
I thought they might do that. Well, the copters are dead. The tank will be slightly awkward, but also, wow, their anti-air sure did a thing, huh?
Yeah. Okay, this guy has to run away.
Yes.
And I may have to build something
to take the
defend
shot.
here. I can also just build something that will take a shot and then kind of have my artillery in position to murder it. I could even potentially have like... Oh,
Yeah,
no, not quite.
It's a weird defensive line.
like one short from being able to do it.
Where can the blue artillery move?
The blue artillery can get there,
Get up onto, like, the city? Yeah, so, like...
but it can attack the city. Yeah, so... Slightly awkward. I could always, like, lure him with, like, the con from... Dead.
Yeah.
We'll see. That's probably gonna be Blue's turn.
Yes, so think about blue when it's blue's time.
Okay, I can blow up this little guy, and I can deposit.
You can block the base,
I can block
which is
the base.
all we really need. There's also that guy.
Okay, they did put him like perfectly. Oh, they put their artillery
But they
in range,
did put their
though.
artillery into free fire range, yes. It did. Yeah, what did they build?
Yeah, that's not. They built a little tank and, and
that'll be
infantry.
most of their funds, yeah, and then
Yeah.
infantry up there. So they built nothing on the bottom. Oh boy.
No. They can't afford to.
Yeah,
at 8,000
exactly.
turn.
8,000 is so cheap.
They're gonna eventually have a bit more than that.
Yes.
But
The top left is kind of going to be their strong bit.
I can go there, right?
5, yes.
I can run this guy over at this comm tower, and if I can lure him over, I probably do sack the recon.
Yeah, like you build either like something else that you kind of expect to die on these corner on the base to like block away from him.
Colin will have 13,250. That
might
might
be able to
be
build a
able to
mid-tank.
buy. Yeah, he might be able to buy something a bit sizable. It will take a beating though.
But it's on a base,
Yeah,
so it will heal up.
yeah. This guy didn't move.
Nope. You can get in its range. Yeah, the tank.
Well, I just need to kill this guy.
Ah. Because you need your little tank to,
Yes, I need my little tank to
Clear
go
the
up here
base.
and kill that one. I probably need my medium tank to kill this guy, and then next turn we
Yeah.
start. Probably gonna be 2 turns. to
their
start.
rockets can't do anything.
No, it's basically
So.
it's just stopping me from getting there. I have this.
Sure.
This guy probably goes up. Grab that city.
God bless that Neo tank.
Ah!
Oh yeah, can it?
Ah! Okay, okay.
This has a pretty decent
Okay,
chance of killing, actually.
I am going to. The Neo tank being there's a problem for getting on the base. I can't deposit straight on the base.
Yes. Oh, actually, that's kind of regardless.
Yes.
You can't stop it no matter.
I can't stop them from potentially building something else. But this may still be good for, like, freeing up my little tank.
Yeah, I mean, you'll have your infantry in
And what if I
range
do,
for it.
if I move my infantry closer, then yeah,
Yes.
it can get on next turn. It's a little unfortunate, it's gonna be 3 turns. If they want to build something here to die, I mean, this is a waste of their money.
Yeah, exactly, that's the thing. They spent 7,000 of their stuff on something that was all alone and died it, like, with literally no cost to us. So if they want to do that again,
I can put the APC
there
on
we
it.
go. Yep, we have just enough move for that. Yes, that's what happened.
I'll probably put this guy on here and
Yeah. No reason not to. Next turn, the APC can go wherever it wants and start capturing whatever they want. Alright, that frees us up considerably, since
Yes.
the tank can, yeah, just slide into the rocket's DMs there.
Okay, so I use the medium tank to kill this guy because I don't want him murdering, murdering
Yep.
some infantry or like my recon or anything. Let's just kill him, and then I can put my power. I probably want to put him on the forest rather than on a city, just in case here.
Sure.
She's gonna get her
Yeah,
power.
each of those things is a star. So yes, take it. Do not have it on a city there.
And unfortunately, I'm gonna take a beating if she decides to use the power. She may not.
We'll definitely see, yeah.
But yes, for this one I definitely put. the downside of having things on bases.
Yep.
Do I want him lower and help with this? Maybe? It's like, I'm debating whether I'm putting him over here
Yeah, on
so
the
he's
top
better
side
to
of
like
the
get
bottom
up
side.
here, or if he's better on the bottom side to like down here.
The bottom side doesn't really have anything left. Like, they've got a base they can build on, but Colin's got like his whole force over there. Like 2 copters and 2 anti-airs on the rockets. Kind of just like, yeah, the rockets.
Not this turn, but like next turn.
Yeah, lock the base. You got tanks. You got copters.
I guess it's like, unless it's an anti-air. An anti-air would be annoying because of my helicopters.
But you could at least just drive the tank over, and the anti-air can't do shit to it. I think that.
I think I go from like.
Yeah, I think Blue Moon has that locked down, and a medium tank going up with to the area where they actually have shit is probably smart. She already has it. Well, if we give her high society, then she might not use Urban Blight.
Okay, I definitely need a nice little defensive line coming up.
Yep.
So it's probably I put this guy. I think I captured this.
I think so, yeah.
I think it's okay to get a bunch of stuff for Orange Star because I'm gonna get like 2 reports.
Yes.
Shit for Blue.
Yeah, Blue Moon actually has basically the entire south side of the map there. That's quite a lot.
15,000 next turn, which is not enough to get my own. You want Orange Star to get this Calm Tower.
Yep.
Calm Tower. Probably happens is to capture the space. I might even like not capture City. I might put one of these guys in here.
Yeah, and run them straight down.
I do need this guy out of the way.
Yes.
But I think I can if I run down in a couple turns. I get to power and that.
Yep. Yeah, everyone you get rid of for them.
Another artillery. Like fuck off.
Oh, that is an interesting
I don't
question.
need more than 2, really.
Like the 2 is quite good in that choke point that
It's
they have
probably
there.
like a recon up front as a blocker with artillery behind it. Not really much use for a recon other than
Yeah.
could have the recon here, probably here.
Yeah. Because yeah, any further out in the you'd have to block the base. To get
I
it.
could even build an artillery, so I have 2 artillery here. And I
True,
send
and you
this
could roll
one
the
up.
other one upwards, yeah. That's going pretty okay.
The recon can't get into the choke point.
Right, there's forests in the way. Well, that's okay, because
I
they can't
could-
actually do anything with
I
it.
could put recon here. They can't actually hit me with that. They can just
Yeah.
basically put a mega tank slightly out of range. If it goes here, this recon will get. And I could always pull that one back and put something like the recon.
Sure.
I have the 2 recons here. Or deters them a little bit.
It'll
Especially-
make them run in and attack.
Especially
and you
from
just...
putting their own artillery in range. I put my 2 artillery.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just their artillery here and artillery here is
I
probably
think,
all I
yeah, I
get.
think that's fine. They can't do anything in that choke point this turn anyway, so like, you're pretty okay in that sense.
Yeah, this guy probably just ends up going on this base, in like front of the choke point.
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah, as long as you're not in that guy's movement range, it's fine.
I put him all the way up here. Not enough.
That's gonna depend on what you do in blue with Blue Moon, I guess.
Yeah, my idea is to put like recon here and be like, come fucking get me.
Sure.
And then blast it with 2 artilleries.
Yeah, I think making a, like
Like
doing
here,
the really
here
aggressive
and here, for
Yeah.
my artilleries, I think.
move. I like that.
With the recon here, it'd be like, come at me.
Yep. I will say, I find the attack ranges incredibly confusing in this game in a way that they weren't in the earlier ones, because they're the same fucking, like, move and attack range are the same color. I mean, you're pressing the button, so you know which one it is. I am just watching, and it's just like...
I tend to go for attack over
Yes,
movement.
I recognize that, but I do still have to make the mental calculation every single time.
Alright, I think we're good there.
Yep. Well, you'll start capturing your airport next turn.
Yes, I don't know if I want to... I'm not keeping my money. Is a huge thing for Sasha's power.
Yes.
I might want to not build anything next turn, which I probably don't, because I'm probably going to use this recall as a point. Switch to her. Switch to her this turn so that I get some power.
Oh, it is tough, because like if we do want to blow stuff up, Jess is the better one for doing that. But it is an open question how much stuff we're actually going to blow up next turn.
Probably some of the rocket, and part of this medium tank.
Yeah.
It's whether, like, in the next turn after that, I would hope to get her power, because what I'm hoping is that they hold on for a strike.
Yeah.
So I think I won't need it next turn, but I think I'll need it the turn after. Yeah, it's a difficult. I'm not sure. I mean, it really is, like... This is where the switching is hard for me, because I never know when I should. I think I'm gonna switch and hope. We'll see if I managed to... And my recon will take a beating, which will give me power. I think this is gonna be my best opportunity to Sasha's power. But I'm hoping we just, like we do, she doesn't just use her first power, because I'm gonna blow up her 2 copters.
Yeah, and
this
the tank.
asshole.
Like, she's gonna get most of the way to her superpower.
Yeah, we'll see if she uses it or if she waits for her. At least her superpower isn't bad.
Yes, her superpower is actually the better one to get hit by.
Yeah, 3 HP of damage to enemy units on bases.
On all cities, on all
like,
urban
the firepower
terrain.
is nasty, but she has nothing in her.
Yeah, it doesn't
Alright, this
matter.
guy is running over here because... They out-dodge.
Alright, let's blow up some fucking copters.
Over to this comm tower. I probably want them on the right-hand side, not on the airport, but like over here in case they do build something anti-airy, because then like my protect my copters.
Sure. That should kill, and if it doesn't, it'll be nearly dead.
I don't actually build anything here.
And
they
it's
would have
totally
to build, like,
blocked.
rockets
Yes.
in order to be used there.
They would also have to like break that pipe seam to have any sort of chance. So like this area is just totally isolated. Nice, got both of them.
Those guys are probably just been out in the right as far as possible. Blocking.
Yep. You have copters to blow up that tank.
I'd want him there. It doesn't really matter there or there.
Yes, because that guy's not on our roads. Won't affect it.
I kind of want to make sure I only block one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I want the helicopters over at the far right too, because unless they build an anti-air, my helicopter can probably.
Oh no. Yep. Yeah, anti-airs are literally the only thing that are dangerous to the copters that they can build.
Lived bench. Probably just this guy.
Honestly, the biggest problem they have is that they have no money for the ridiculous number of bases that they have.
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna put my recon here. Be like, oh, fuck this. And then I have 2 artillery who can... They go there.
Yep. Yeah, do you skip building this turn then?
On this base, yes, because I want to
Yeah.
lure them over. Nah, I don't know. That's okay, because I will have an airport. And I can start building Colin bombers and then switch to Javier.
How much does a medium tank cost right now?
1200.
That might even. God,
I
it's
mean,
so
the
tough.
only
They have a lot of
problem is that
firepower.
they're going. Yeah, they have
Yeah.
4 comm towers, and they're gonna get
And
the
it'd
first
be off
strike.
of the city. So yeah, you would much rather they just annihilate that recon.
Just blow up this recon,
And
get
then
blown up in
it
turn,
just dies
and
completely.
Yes, then it gets utterly
So
blasted.
you have given Kindle the superpower, which is good.
Yes, it means it will actually
Oh,
destroy this
the recon was dead already.
The recon is
The
fun.
recon was dead at I think 1 comm tower. Everything else on top of that is just gravy.
So it really is like that's the only thing she can attack though.
Yeah, she might start saving for the tag.
She'll get a defensive bonus against these 2 guys, but 2 artillery should
It'll
truck.
it'll have like
the
1
tank.
health
Yeah.
at most.
Alright, yeah, our recon's more than the purple heart already. Alright. Well, might as well end. I'm staying Colin for now because I wanna.
Yeah, we don't have any comm towers anyway. And we're not building anything, so it's like next turn we'd like to get that.
And they might get their dual strike.
They're not going for their power.
Middle section hill. Build an
Switch
anti-air,
to
they built an
Andy,
anti-air.
and we built an anti-air.
Yeah.
It's fine because that means they built literally nothing else. Might be a decent idea to attack from the bomb tower.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to take it. But they can attack it, but
Yes. It won't do anything.
I probably do maneuver my turn.
Yeah, just outside of the rocket range. The like weird wild card here is hyper upgrade, giving 5 health back to anything we don't kill.
I mean, I'm really hoping that I don't alert you.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
get if you attack the
sure.
tank, you will, and for the medium tank, you will.
I'm not gonna be able to attack this guy anyway. I don't have anything in range to attack him. It's probably moving. Yeah, this guy, like, down, attacking. Whether I bother attacking the guy.
It's a weird one, yeah, because it's like it will heal up the damage
I really want Sasha's
with hyper
power.
upgrade. Yeah, God. Attacking the medium tank and the rocket should get you Sasha's power. Might be a little
Okay,
close.
I can.
We can check.
Yeah.
Last. Oh, maybe not. Dang.
I could, instead of attacking the rockets, because they would heal up anyway, being on the city and Andy's power, I could just attack the medium tank.
Yeah, that
I
might
don't
actually
think-
be okay.
I don't
They might
actually
not
think I'm
get
attacking
theirs.
anything else,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. And
Apart
Andy
from
does
medium
actually
tank.
have a bit more to get, even after you take a second shot at that tank. It's gonna be close depending on what we put in front of it. What I might do is actually build an infantry on this base and like move that down there so that when the medium tank mindlessly attacks it, it gets 2 artillery shots.
I mean, I was gonna put like a recon in front here, and then it would also get 2 artillery attacks.
I think that an infantry might be even better to deny them getting a power.
Yeah, sure. I think I won't bother attacking the rockets. I will
Yeah.
attack the medium tank because it is a huge
Yes,
threat.
it is a
and I
problem
will get rid of.
that we need to deal with, whether they get their power or not.
Probably put this guy like here.
Yeah, I'm like, do we move the regular tank down one just to stop the rockets?
I mean, I haven't so far, but yeah,
True.
I could.
Like, it's good if there's a dual strike in play, but ideally they just don't get one.
Definitely, I'm gonna move my Neo tank
Yeah.
over so I can start being in.
Yep.
I need to take this. I'll probably still go ahead with my plan of putting in there so I can take this call
Yes,
tower.
that's kind of the highest priority after this base. Yeah, that's the first priority.
Roll my rockets after. Gonna be heavily fucked.
Yeah, there's no winning with those rockets. They just be left. Because there's almost nothing for it to hit down.
Yeah.
They can build one unit per turn in the entire bottom right of the map.
Probably still do down on the comm tower if they want to really hit my tank with an anti-air.
Yeah.
Like, don't hit the rockets if you want to try and not let them get their
Yes.
power.
So we're playing this to like avoid the dual strike here. As long as we do that, I think we're golden.
Put infantry here and put 2 artillery behind it.
Basically, yeah. And they won't be able to stop themselves.
I could potentially build one here, although I do want Sash's power to try and maybe...
Yeah, I think we're saving our money this turn.
Pop it here. The infantry. Get sacked by an infantry tank.
Get exploded. Yeah, it's like specifically to prevent them from being able to get their power off of like killing anything that we have on. Hopefully that works out.
Ah!
Get his ass.
I'm gonna put in it here so that their 2 health medium tank doesn't attack my artillery.
Sure.
Because I think their recon's cheaper than their artillery.
Yes.
I mean, they'll probably attack this one. Like, attack this one. Health
Yeah.
attacking it. I do think 2 of these attacking a medium tank.
Mm-hmm. If you have your power
I
up,
might put this guy here and put the mech up here.
yeah, that's actually a pretty good way to like guarantee it. He will be able to take care of it after a shot and process our base build. We're base skipping anyway, because we need the money.
Alright.
Like, the perfect thing to do would be to switch to Jess, but we need the power.
I do have power of money.
Gold Rush?
I meant Gold Rush.
Power of Gold Rush?
I always call it Power of Money when I mean Gold Rush. And I absolutely should use it.
Yes! We skipped last turn, so we have Mondo funds.
We have funds.
Hey, where'd this Neo tank come from?
Start taking 2 calm towers.
Yes. They're gonna lose 20% attack power next turn, and that alone is going to, like, end the map. Everything else will just be cleanup.
How exactly I want to deal with this asshole.
Yeah.
Like, 2 down would allow me to cover the base. It is in range, but I could put tanking my own anti-air in front.
Yeah.
The anti-air might get murdered, but I think
It'll
that's
have,
okay.
yeah, like it'd get murdered if they get power. If they don't, and it's on the base, it'll be a pretty bad attack for them.
Yeah, I think that's what I do, I think.
Yeah.
The rockets here,
Yep.
the tank, and the anti-air.
And then hopefully a tank and a full health anti-air next turn can take care of that anti-air when it comes in. If it comes in.
I'll also put the other anti-air,
Yes.
like, here.
Ready to jump in on it.
It's gonna be above them.
Yeah, I think that's good. That'll cover everything.
I might... Is it like worth moving the helicopters up now?
With the rockets in, interesting. Like, I don't think you'll be able to one-shot something they build with the rockets.
I do have...
Maybe one copter.
Yeah. might leave the 9 and then put the 1.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it's gonna be. Just to more quickly clean up bottom side here.
I don't know. Alright. Okay, I think I'm gonna put this guy to grab him and get him
On the base if you can, yeah, that would be
so put him
ideal.
here, I'm pretty sure I can get this guy in the next turn. I think I can deposit.
Yes, you'll be in.
4,
4,
5,
5, 6,
6.
deposit on it.
I think that's what I want to go for, like grab this
Yes,
base.
if you can clear that base off next turn, then you're in great shape.
Probably...
Yep.
I think I'll move this other one up. Ah, yes. Hello.
Oh, right. Last. Alright, how much you get from that? Oh, that's perfect. It can't do shit.
Yeah, their medium tank can attack very shittily something.
Yeah, it'll do chip damage.
This medium tank can kill an infantry.
And get them 500 health. I need to be less. Like, is even less than that.
And then hopefully my artillery taking a medium tank. Hopefully, whatever I use to kill this as well.
Yeah. I think when they move their medium tank in, that'll guarantee you Sasha gets her power.
I go for this one. Hoping they can actually. Probably this guy.
They might
but-
even retreat it, honestly.
Alright, I don't think I can do anything else. And I think I stay with Colin until I get those 2 calm towers next turn. Then I think well, I'll probably build a bomber here.
Yes,
and then
you'll be able to. Oh, do you want to build something with Colin now? Funds we have.
This interesting. I could. Honestly, I could build a new tank.
And you still have money for a bomber next turn, right?
Yeah, I think I'm getting 8,000.
So 38,000 is how much you have right now.
That's the cost of a bomber, I'm pretty sure. New tanks the same.
Yes,
Bomber?
they'll be the same cost.
Yes, I'll have 38,000. I have enough to build a new tank and a bomber.
I think so. It'll be quite close.
I get 8,000.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I'll
right.
have
16,000. I was thinking 19,000. Don't mind me. Yeah, you're fine. You're set. You
Alright.
can have. We can just start pumping out the bullshit. And then they're gonna be can-bait neo tanks, cool, and bombers. Cool.
Yep. Alright.
Yes, the women-loving women solidarity commander team.
Alright, yeah, just end there. Alright, we'll see how this goes. They've managed to capture 1 city. Can't do it for that.
Nothing.
And that's actually actively helpful for
Yes.
my power.
Yeah, this gets deleted and they get no power for
Oh
it.
shit, they didn't even kill
Wow. With 4 comm towers, I'm actually kind of shocked. Yep, they went for that, but that's fine.
it! You're so close!
Aww.
Oh shit!
So you're super duper giving it to them, but that's fine.
No, I mean I'm sashaying them.
True.
I'm trucking their power. I'm gonna give it to them and then truck it.
Yep.
I mean I guess then Colin might give it to them, but
X might give it to them.
I'll give it to them.
We shall see. I mean, the big thing is that Sasha's going to be doing the big damage to them. They don't have anything.
No, and they have this artillery for anything I put there, but
There is a decent chance that you.
oh my god, my
alright.
helicopter can probably go.
Ooh,
Once
you're
this
right.
guy's out of the way, the
Yep.
helicopter like
Yep.
destroys it. I wonder if there's anything I can get to die with Sasha. Not really, unfortunately.
Probably not. No.
Like I
The
could.
Neo Tank can delete it.
Yeah, the Neo Tank will delete it. Oh, let me
Yes. Let's get our caps on. Ooh, you can drop off on the comm tower, can't you?
yes, safely if I move this guy up here.
Yep.
Okay, they built a little tank.
No, don't. I
which-
think your copter and your rocket will pull that.
Yes. I'll use the tank and probably the
Full health.
anti-air. Full health anti-air.
Yep.
Let's move this guy over here. Yeah, I do have to kill the tank because it will go and hit my infantry.
Yes.
But I can safely start capturing this compound. There's my power, but hold it until, you know, I've done my
Yes.
turn.
Blow up as much as you possibly can, and then use.
I don't have much left for tagging with, admittedly, but I still want to deny them it.
The big thing is that Andy's hyper repair brings things back from the dead. Like, we absolutely have to kill that 2 health medium tank with with Colin's Neo tank. But
it would also heal this rocket.
Yes, and that's fine though if we just don't leave it in. But yeah, there's a decent chance they don't even get it, because Sasha's gonna do the majority of the damage here. It doesn't, like, they have to still exist.
He was metaphorically saying it brings them back from...
Like, a 2 health medium tank turning into a 7 health medium tank
actually look
is
at
coming
Andy.
down
All
from
right.
the dead. Oh, yeah.
A whiz with a wrench, this mechanical boy wonder earned fame as the hero who saved Macroland in the last Great War. Why? Not just him, come on.
Ah, he's the hero.
Hit
He did it all.
mechanics, miss waking up early. No real weaknesses, proficient air, sea, and land units ready to fight wherever and whenever. She's hyper repairs, 2 HP all units. His hyper upgrade is 5 HP, firepower rises, and unit movement.
But yeah, it's
this is comp. I'm pretty sure his units
that is
are
all.
normal.
He has totally normal day to day. But yeah, the big thing is that, like, a 2 health medium tank is functionally useless in this game because you saw what it did to an artillery. A unit that costs way less than it.
Okay, I think I'm gonna blow this up with my mech.
And then copter straight in.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, a 7 health medium tank can blow up a lot of things. Because, like, the key to pretty much everything... Like me to play, or just...
Nah, just...
Alright. So yeah, I get to talk some Advanced War strategy as Serene goes to handle something real quick. But the big thing about, like, all strategy in this game is that everything kind of revolves around being able to kill units. If you are at full health and you have 2 tanks and they have a tank that's on, like, planes, you can your 2 tanks can kill that, and then suddenly you're able to hit whatever was behind it, or maybe even 2-hit the unit that was next to it. And so what that basically means is that if a unit can't meaningfully contribute to kills, and ideally in 2 shots, because most of the time you're only really going to be able to get 1 or 2 shots on an opponent, then a unit is not very useful to you. And then, the way that this game is designed with the units that exist in it, tank upgrades in particular are like, a medium tank can basically wipe out, it can like do 80 to 90% of the health off of like any kind of smaller thing, at any large amount of health, which means that a medium tank, even with a bit of damage on it, will still be helping with 2-shotting just about anything, and often, depending on your comm tower situation, 1-shot things. But yes, weak guys, as in damaged guys, are only really good for body blocking. Now granted, in this game, another big thing, like when you're playing actual human beings, is that infantry are ridiculous, because there's no way to take a good trade on an infantry except with another infantry. And so what you end up doing is you have these giant walls of infantry that can move forward pretty freely with your vehicles behind them, and if your opponent dares to attack the infantry that are on the front of it, you counterattack with your units, with like your vehicles behind it, way more powerfully than they do, and so it basically ends up being that you just don't get, like your opponent is not able to profitably attack into it. So infantry kind of become like really vital to being able to actually do anything in this game. Sammy does have a crazy superpower. She's, I guess, mid to high tier. Upper mid tier, I think, is basically how you would term it for most other things. Although not in Fog, for Fog's complicated. She's one of the COs that like loses a lot of power in Fog because you can't plan out crazy, ridiculous moves with her. But basically, the metagame in Advance Wars, like, by Web, which is kind of one of the few competitive communities that exists for Advance Wars, usually tends to revolve around like building as many units as you possibly can so that you have both a healthy supply of infantry in useful areas throughout the game, and then also on top of that, a like healthy supply of vehicles guarding those infantry so that they can't basically kill them for free and get advantage on that. So like, base skipping is something you never do in competitive Advance Wars, which is like not building on a base for a turn, because it's almost never worth it. Yes, turn economy is the most valuable thing in the game. Now granted, the thing that makes it interesting to play against other people is that unit composition matters quite a lot because of the super swingy nature of the game. Yes, the Reboot Camp is going to have online multiplayer. The thing about it is that I play most of my Advance Wars by web games in like chess by mail format, where you get a week to make your turn, which means that I have all of the time in the world to like, you know, look over it, plan out things tactically, kind of see how a turn might turn out, that kind of thing. I get the feeling that Reboot Camp is probably going to be mostly live, and Advance Wars matches take a long-ass time. And so, like, it's... I will definitely play multiplayer Advance Wars when Reboot Camp comes out, but I definitely don't know if it's something I will do on the regular. I have just had something in my throat all day since we went out. Anyway, so yeah, it's a really interesting game, especially once you start playing it, because it's like, people talk about how mech spam is like amazing, but really boring to do. It's not actually all that good, even as Sammy, as long as airports exist on the map, because like, there's a lot of units that, like, copters basically hard counter mechs, because mechs can't really do anything meaningful to copters. And while you can make 3 mechs for every copter, like, eventually turn economy is going to start coming into it, or build economy is going to start coming into it, where you can only build so many units per turn. And if you mass up enough of a force, they just won't be able to properly, if all they're building is mechs, they just won't be able to fight you, and you'll be able to take good trades, until you kind of just take them out. So, like, I feel like you're gonna see a lot of people doing mech spam when it starts, but, like, solid unit compositions will be able to fight that pretty well. It'll be interesting to see, though, because, like, one big thing about Advance Wars by web is that, like, the competitive mode is played on a very curated map set, and there's a very well understood meta of like how maps are built, and like there's a tier list, and you play in the various tiers. There's like basically 5 different tiers that you can play games in, and you keep those relatively balanced with each other from that. And that does mean that there's a lot of assumptions that mostly hold on these kinds of maps, and like weirder maps won't necessarily have the same things, but there are a lot of fundamentals that carry over. And that's pretty much what I have for weird competitive Advance Wars. I'm definitely like interested in seeing a lot of new people try it when the new games come out, so I will definitely be in on that when that happens, whenever that ends up happening. Other than that, not too much. We will be playing a new Eternal set. If you haven't heard, a new set just came out in Eternal with new keywords, and I am definitely interested in blind drafting that and just seeing what the hell happens. I think it's going to be really, really neat. I think it's probably going to be like the Wild West out there, because I think it just came out last weekend, probably. So I'm sure people who are good at draft will have figured things out, but it'll probably still be like, well, that looks interesting, let's just try it. This definitely will be one of those streams where, like, we spend half of the entire time on the draft reading new cards, though, so that should be fun. At least one of the new keywords is absolutely buck wild, and I'm definitely curious to see how prevalent it is on common cards, because it's sort of going to be a late game bomb. if it's something that is at all available in the mode, and that's the unleash keyword. They've also introduced a taunt keyword, which is going to make combat math even more complicated, and I can't wait to learn about that as well. Alright, Serene should be back pretty soon. And we will blow them the fuck up and tell them no, they don't get to have a power. I'm trying to think if we could even get over the threshold here. Probably not. I think you have. So I'm like, we could bump it up from the 15% of their power off to 20.
Sure.
If we join a unit that is worth more than this like 400 overage, I think we would have to join the 8 health artillery into a full health one, and I don't know if that's worth it.
Yes. I mean, the thing to do would have been to do that with the 3.
It would only have given us 300.
Oh, right. Yeah, that wouldn't have been enough. Alright.
And I feel like that might not be worth
the
it.
artillery is probably. They're going to get their dual strike.
Mm-hmm.
But if I can get this rocket dead first, then like,
Yeah.
what is their attack power even do?
Yeah, all you really care about is stopping the dual strike this turn.
Yes.
Because they won't be on the right side of the map at all by next turn.
Alright, since this guy's gonna get murdered by a Neotang, I think I'm going well, not that far, because did maneuver that somewhere.
Like lockdown.
Yeah, if we put it here, it kind of locks down this path.
Mm-hmm. At least threatens their base. I mean, I do have a tank coming down, or a Neo tank coming in hot. The blue artillery will be able to move into that spot once the Neo tank kills it.
I'll probably put this on, like...
That's probably pretty good. Like, they're kind of trapped in that forest there, so having artilleries on the other side of it is
Yeah, they're gonna start having to build here.
Yes, and they have no force there.
Start slowly crushing them. Alright.
Yeah, I think this map is gonna go down pretty fucking hard.
Best to just
Yep.
back it with a helicopter.
Yep.
The recon I'm gonna send up because they have 2 infantry there and I can murder them.
Mm-hmm. You move the infantry on the city over across the mountain. Start moving towards those.
I can't actually. No, I can't put it right next to this guy, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So I might move him up and left.
That's fair.
So I don't actually need to take this final base. I just
True.
need to take this final comm tower.
Yeah. It would really just be to threaten the missiles, but at the same time, we don't actually have that much use for missiles anymore.
No.
Oh,
I'll
this
put him
map's
up here,
silly.
and I think I'll put this guy, up here
Yep.
to threaten this infantry.
Yep.
The Neo tank and the rockets move over very slowly.
Woo! They might do something else.
Not like I can do all that. I could put my medium tank on the city. It's out of rocket range, and it might actually be useful down at the bottom. I can then go left and up rather than all those forests.
That might even be better, yeah.
Alright, this mech's still just gonna be chilling because not much it can do. I'm gonna destroy this map very quick. Alright. Now I just have to make sure I remember to blast my power. Check what save state I'm on. Alright, time to, have a power. And I'll probably swap over because I don't think I'll need to use Ash's power again. So I think just having Jess is better land units is more helpful. swap with the jacks.
Yeah, I do a little power.
Alright, I think that even with everything I want to do here, they won't get their Jewel Strike.
I think so. They just don't have much money.
Oh, I do get 2 comm towers, so... Again, their Jewel Strike with 2 less comm towers is now less scary. Even if I do manage to, like, trip them up enough. Right?
Yeah, the big thing is that they have to gain powers on both people, and I think that's our saving grace here. Beautiful. Yeah, the even nicer thing about the attack that they did there is that they hurt their own anti-air, which will make it easier to kill.
Even my unhealthy. Probably does. It probably moves this
Yeah,
guy up.
they're out of units down there, so yeah, we might as well just continue to funnel through that horrible center.
Now they can build theirs. They have to build there, which is so useless to them.
Yep.
Oh, maybe I will give them their power back. Depends how much damage is.
Yeah, that's really the only thing left that's like major funding. Medium tank is worth 3,200 in damage, which is decent, but like half of an artillery. And he got his, but I think Kindle won't get hers.
No.
She gets half
So,
of that.
I don't know if they'll blast Andes just to repair this. If they do, it's fucked.
Yeah, if they do, that's actually worse for them, honestly.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna kill that medium tank. And like, as long as you do that, they don't have any units that are actually dangerous.
This guy by the mountain.
Oh wow, you are mopping them up here.
Oh.
Now it's bomb o'clock.
They're probably building infantry to take this one.
Yeah.
But do I even? Do I just...
That's fair.
Like, all I need to do is take
This comm tower is the last one left. You probably just build a Neo tank up top, huh?
Man, is it better to build a bomber? You don't get bogged down by the forests. Like, the only thing is, like, the mountains and the
that is
forests
true.
here. I think a bomber at the bottom is gonna be better for, like...
Admittedly, all your Neo tanks really have to cover is like that base there. It's gonna take them
this one
forever
as
to.
well.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I will get this Neo tank over.
The
but
bomber can even bomb its way through this to get a direct path to that base.
Yeah. I think it's a bomber.
Down there.
I think even... God, I could build, like, a little... No, clear it, especially if I switch to Javier. Comm towers behind them.
I guess it's like, is the Neo tank and the artillery plus like the recon and the other artillery enough? Kind of an interesting one. Not totally sure, honestly.
They have 8,000.
Yep. They can build a tank.
Probably down here. I have 2 Neo tanks, a bomber, 2 helicopters, the rockets, a bunch of artillery. I don't think they're going anywhere.
Yeah.
I think it's now just build a lot, switch to Javier, and just burst them.
Yeah, I think so.
And Javier's defense right now is immense.
Oh, here's Candy. Great.
And the tank's maneuverability will help it get through the forests faster. Really, as soon as this guy takes that comm tower, it's over, and he is like... He's like...
1, 2, 3, 4 turns.
I'd go where this artillery.
You
When
won't
he
be
goes
able
there.
to.
Oh, right, because it's blue. Yeah, I didn't think of that. So yeah, it's gonna be 4. And is it worth buying, like, an APC and an
I don't actually think it'd get you there any faster.
No, I don't think so.
With all the forests.
What if I buy an APC next turn?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes,
One
that
turn
would be
faster?
I think that would be faster.
I move this mech over here, build an APC and then you build in it.
Yes.
There's...
You could always do both. Although I guess actually the big thing is that it doesn't, like it next turn that it actually gets started.
Yeah, that is the thing. I mean, I have 21 days left.
You have the S rank. This is yak shading, yeah.
Is it really? Oh my god, I'm only on day 4. What the fuck?
You are well beyond the. You are under the time limit. I don't care what the time limit is.
Yeah, it might be best to still just build like a little tank.
Yeah. Just to make totally sure they can't interrupt either of those infantry. But I think what you do now on Orange Star is just race them.
And
yeah, like I think the tank's fine. Like we're not gonna need the funds is the thing because the map is over. I think the tank just helps us lock down that area, and even if we just sit something on it instead of capturing it, that's fine.
And yeah, I do change to Javier now
Yes.
because Javier shit is busted.
We don't need money. Anby will deploy an army of tanks.
Yeah, I did not use the power.
Probably even switch this turn. Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna get their Jewel Strike, but
There won't be any units
I
left.
don't even know what they've built with it.
Pretty sure there was an infantry.
Infantry
and
at the bottom and
recon.
a recon.
Oh no, a recon.
Oh. I mean, this guy is dead.
Yep.
What only did I save? So I think I actually moved this
the medium
guy,
tank will kill it.
and then I can start capturing the comm tower,
Yep.
which is the objective.
The thing we're actually trying to do, yeah. Yeah.
I guess it's like the power rating. Is it? Would I want to end it with? Like, has Red killed a lot?
I feel like Red had a turn where they blew up like everything in this area here.
Right, like the anti-air.
It was an anti-air, a tank, possibly, and like the tank they built up here.
Right, yeah.
So I think Red's power is fine.
Yeah, but I haven't lost any units because they didn't blow this up.
Yes.
I think Red getting the thing is fine. Blue will kill that guy. Probably go ahead and kill that guy because probably won't kill, but
Yeah, and then the artillery can shoot on the infantry.
yeah.
And basically destroy it. No.
I have my power. That recon I do want to kill. I actually don't need to. It's not gonna get to my.
Does your power make it fast? Like, cause it would up the APC's movement.
Yeah.
See, maybe you blow it next turn and have a recon or have an infantry in the thing instead of a mech.
It would be this one. I think
Yeah.
put this one in the NPC.
Yeah, you can even build one if you wanted.
Oh yeah, here as well. Yeah.
Yeah, so what I'd probably, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 7, out here, 1, 2, 3. Aw, just short. How sad.
very slight issue.
It is funny that more time in this mission is going to be spent capturing the final tower than like actually winning the map. Days-wise.
It's
Orange Star hasn't lost any units, so we're fine there.
yeah, no, we thought we were gonna lose this infantry and then we didn't. Which
It
was
barely survived.
It barely survived against the medium tank with 4 comm towers behind it, which was
Pretty impressive.
oh my tank moving over this cover.
Yep. Yeah, anything they build from there, a Neo tank can do work on. Woo!
Save the power for next turn for whatever they build here.
I think so, yeah. Like, no reason not to.
We're trying to think that, like, the victory is getting this comm tower. We're trying to think of how we get to it.
How we can code golf
How we get it as fast as possible.
We're also probably not doing another map after this, so, like...
No.
It's fine.
And it's like, you know, I don't want to lose, like, air recon kind of thing.
It'll be fine. I think you go into the attack with that.
And I'm wondering if, like, the tanks can get in, if this guy's out of the way, but no, I think we're...
Yes. Because, yeah, neither Colin nor Javier get movement from their powers anyway.
This guy goes onto the mountain. Build an APC and an infantry anyway.
Might as well.
It's good for technique. I put one of my artillery over here. Yeah, because that helicopter will up from the right. And then, like, wahaha on any infantry they build. Yeah, right now it's just running up the score. Build something here. Pipe runner, pipe runner.
Go build a pipe runner.
I probably want to build a neo tank here next turn, honestly. I might just build it.
In case they can't find a kill somewhere.
Let's end. I don't need to, like, change the Sasha anymore. She got her use.
She won it because they didn't get to dual strike when they actually had units.
Like, it still would have been a good dual strike for them, but it would have annoyed because it would have healed this guy.
Yes,
and
it would have slowed you down.
Take his face.
This is fine.
Well, he could just go up here. On the
Sure. Use all their funds building an anti-air from that other base.
I'll say, do build one there, then you probably will be able to build.
Probably won't be able to make it actually because of all those forests.
With two, well, yeah, you're
Because
right.
they'd have to
I'm
spend
gonna
a turn
have to
building it.
building it and then get into it. Yeah, and I do have a meter tank.
Yep, you're good.
I kill this guy with a
Yeah.
tank and move the Neo tank over
Yes,
here.
right over to the base. And you probably even move like the artillery up as much as you can. And like if they decide to shoot the artillery with their recon, they die even harder. Like you kind of have to put it in range in order to be able to shoot the
If I put my Neo tank
base.
there, I can actually put it here and it's safe.
Sure.
Because of all the forests. It
Yes.
can't actually
The
get...
recon can't
I
move
can get
anywhere.
to this square from here. If I put the Neo tank here, which is actually where I wanted to put it in the first place, it can't actually get to it.
Yeah, it won't cover the base, but like it's fine. You have a Neo tank there.
I have a Neo tank and a little tank.
Yep.
Who cares? Look at that guy. Take their sissies. I'm gonna try taking, it doesn't super matter but if I take their, like...
Cut off their funds even further.
I've got a base, and 2 cities being taken. They'll have, like, done with
Yep.
5,000. Prime amount of defense. See if I can roll this guy over and cover
Yeah,
their
cover that
base.
base. That seems good. The map will be over before it happens, but that's fine.
Very funny.
Mm-hmm. And that's the important part.
And I'm not getting that much money for blue. Just an extra 1,000
Yep.
from one
Airport. But it was all we needed because we have a Neo tank and a bomber.
Tank every turn. Alright, gonna get the dual strike.
Oh no.
Very dangerous.
Oh no. It's very funny that they have to use the worst power, or like Kindle's worst power for her dual strike.
The recon might kill something of mine.
I don't think so.
They're gonna get 2 cities out
They
of
will
this.
get 2 shots, yeah.
I think they're gonna kill that recon.
Yes, they probably will.
Well, that's my only unit that will die. Oh, I didn't know an Ante here.
Javier doesn't care that much.
Oh, still
Ah!
alive! Still
Oh
alive!
my god!
No trucking! Alright. And do I just blast it?
No reason not to, right? Doesn't save us any time, like, to hold it, I don't think.
Recon. Absolute hero. Oh, let's take their... I will take their
Yes,
comm tower.
make
so
sure we do the objective.
that will also lessen their power considerably.
You have no power. So close. I'll take a little extra on that.
We will do some nice up here.
Yep. Yeah, they will have nothing left after this.
Yeah, they're deep. Alright.
Yeah, they built an infantry from that, they didn't build anything actually, they spent all of it on the anti-air.
Probably just put tank here and like, what are you gonna do about it? I wanna actually build a Neo tank here, so I'm actually... Mega tank! Yeah!
Build something even more irrelevant.
This here?
Sure.
I feel like it like one further up, but...
That's fine. There won't be anything left in that corner after the next turn. Yes! Yeah, even the tank that you just built is gonna be relevant.
Greener secret weapon. The Mega Tank. Infantry for 4.
It's their equivalent. No. But there aren't any more mountains to cross.
I couldn't. That's kind of safe. I don't expect any of these to live, but this is safer from the recon.
Technically speaking, the other infantry is now the one that's gonna get there.
That's true.
All fine. They're both on the same line.
Great!
Champion.
What an absolute champion.
Fire might even get his power here.
That would be very fun. Okay, we are going to nerf all their funds, so what they can... If we spend them all...
Yes.
Yeah. They did manage to get... But,
It doesn't matter.
Still gonna overtake them, so they're still down to 7,000.
They can build and tank. Yes, and then your Neo tank can block the base.
The only build in that bottom left one which will have a bomber and 2 Neo tanks bearing down, and a helicopter bearing down on it. You know, they spent a dual strike and they got net negative funds.
That's when you know this is a formality.
Javier does have his power, and I will blast it now. I feel like there's absolutely no reason not to.
Yep. Probably even just send that or that copter straight in, and like if they build an anti-air there, the Neo tank comes down and blows it up.
Oh. Or even my bomber, honestly.
Yep.
Yeah, this map was nowhere near as difficult as it looked because
No.
I got the upper hand.
That's the thing, yeah.
It would be very hard if, like, this medium tank up here threatening this guy was a pain, but because I moved my artillery up in sort of preparation, I actually managed to swing that super hard in my favor.
Yeah, they really weren't threatening you in enough places.
Having, two groups was really the advantage.
Yep. Yeah, together you had more money than them, and their forces were so spread out that there wasn't really any place
helicopter
where they could threaten you. All right.
How much is an anti-air?
8,000.
They don't have enough money for an anti-air.
There you go.
They only have 7,000 a turn.
Yep. Well, they're pretty soon gonna get the chance to start saving up some funds because they're not going to have any bases to build on anymore after this turn. I think your bomber can get there to block it. Oh, actually, that's gonna one-shot it. 50-50 chance.
And they built a tank because it was the most expensive thing they could buy. I have a helicopter.
But yeah, in terms of turns, we spent more time capturing the final tower than, like, actually winning the map.
Yeah?
We absolutely rolled them.
A little bit, a little bit. I removed my infantry, yeah.
Yes, only one unit actually matters.
I could even let them.
What are you gonna do, shrimp?
Gonna build another tank? Oh no. At this point, this is just styling on them.
Mm-hmm. I think we've been styling on them for a bit now.
He's getting out of fuel. Almost. One more turn and it will cover that base.
Just in case we need a little more.
I'm gonna move the Neo tank and just cover this base with a tank. Fire the missiles at their missiles! Yeah! At this point, pure styling. all they can do is build a tank. Woo!
It's showtime.
It's showtime!
Winner.
And there we go. They are no more. One more turn and that comm tower is gone.
Yep.
Have no bases in which they can build. Truck them.
A little bit. At this point, you probably just move, like, the bomber on top of their base and end turn with blue.
Yeah, tank!
Yeah.
Missile.
Missiles are the real victory unit.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a flex to put a bomber on a base.
Yeah, like, literally nothing else blue does matters.
I have caught all of them. Yeah, on there. That one. There. They literally can do nothing.
Yes. Full turn, Kindle.
Game is over. Yeah, a human opponent would have conceded like 3 turns ago. Like, we turn economy the shit out of them because they built a tank in that top right one and I destroyed it, which was like all their funds for that turn. What you really should have, a human player would have abandoned that base immediately.
Yeah.
Realized with a Neo tank and medium tank, rockets and everything else there, it was donezo.
A decent player would realize that
And built more on
Black
this
Hole's-
side of the map.
Yeah, Black Hole's situation was actually untenable.
Yes. You have to. Oh. Oh no, Clone
Yeah,
Andy has
Clone Andy's having a
self-awareness.
existential
Oh
dread.
no.
Your body, it's happening just off screen.
You're fake, Andy. He's a bit of a dweeb.
A bit of a dork.
He's a
That's what I was hoping.
he's a doofus. Yes, I think. Sort of. Oh yeah, you just think that Max. He's alright. He's fine.
He's the baby. Everyone loves him.
What tier of commander is he?
Tier 3.
He's tier 3. Is that the lowest? Or?
Second lowest.
Second,
Tier 4 is
he's-
the lowest. But
he's
tier
the
3 is
second-
still pretty good. Kindle is tier 3.
He's okay.
He's alright. Fine.
By kicking your ass in like 8 days. It would have been. It was like really 4 days. I kicked his ass in 4 days. He just didn't realize he was dead for 4 of them.
Yeah, tiers go up to 0.
This clone guy who we just met.
Pretty set S rank there.
Yeah.
Javier ranks up.
Shit.
Alright, so we'll pop in on the next map and take a look at what we'll be doing in 2 weeks' time.
Yep.
Yes, tier 0 is fucking imba. Such as Colin.
Yeah. So the only unit I lost was that recon I sacked to get their medium tank. Which again, a player would not have. A player would have chased my infantry all day, every day. But
Units remaining, 0.
struck them so fast. I didn't even get a chance to build that much.
Nope.
That isn't many units.
Nope. They started with the vast majority of that.
Yeah, that's like 9, 12. I didn't even get to build 20 units. That's 19 units right there.
Wonderful.
They never could build anything expensive either because they were building every single turn.
Oh hey!
Well, hello. We finally get to
We
meet this
finished
asshole.
the clones finally.
Move out.
Nope. Intel team's useless.
Mm-hmm. Home in the desert.
Uh-oh. Grr! Hulk smash!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sasha's so good now.
Thank you, both of you.
Like, Sasha just allows you to do such power plays. Like, by not attacking their rockets so they didn't get their tag power, and then like, not giving them it the next turn, I neutered their forces before they could do a turn where they might actually have, like, built up enough speed. Like, if they'd managed to, like, beat me back a little bit of that turn and slowed me down enough, I wouldn't have steamrolled.
Yeah, wow, they only just realized triangulation.
Yes. Hell yeah! God, no wonder Lash beats ass all the time.
Apparently Omega Land is 70% water.
What, you couldn't have told us this earlier, Hawk? Hawk! Hawk, how did you know this?
Nothing is illegal on the ocean floor. It's true.
You guys are all pretty stupid, to be honest.
It's fine.
Here we go, and they finally get to face the man himself, so this is probably the penultimate.
I believe so, yes.
Ahoy Palomi, alright. No, give me candy. I want some chocolate.
No, I'm a better commander.
I mean, I have no idea what he does, what his bullshit is. What
He is not as broken as Stern.
Excellent, good. Fucking
He is a tier 1 CO in Advanced Wars by Web, so
Shit.
not a tier 0.
Still bad. What do I get? 3? Rush it! There are comm towers right next to me, so Javier is going in Orange Star. Hey, 1 volt. I thought that was Sturm.
Don't worry about it. Yes, he's tier 2 on high funds because there his day-to-day matters a little bit less. High funds is weird though.
No.
You're a complete mentalist.
That's not what mentalist means, Jay.
Oh, Gerard?
I hate the way he speaks.
Mm-hmm.
Heck.
Much to discuss on this map.
Yeah, there's the obelisk. So I'm guessing the terms are blow up the obelisk? Got some lovely naval and aerial force. I have a stealth bomber here. So their fighter can... Fighters can hit.
Yes, fighters can hit them even when they're stealth. But if your fighter hits their fighter, then that kind of blunts that.
Like we have a lot of them.
Yes.
They have 13,000, I have 10,000, 9,000. Naval over here. I don't think we have naval experts.
No.
They don't give
There's
you
no
Drake,
such thing as naval experts in this game.
Well, this is a penis. That's a dick, Jacob.
That is a dick.
These are the balls.
You can take a look
This
at
is the shaft.
Von Bolt.
I can't take it. Sorry, I was too preoccupied by this being a dick.
Mesmerized by the dick.
New Commander-in-Chief of Black Hole Forces. Mysterious old man has been alive for a very, very long time. The Mastermind of the Mega War. Hit, long life, miss youngins. All units with
Hit
superior
being
firepower
alive.
and defense. It's gonna be hard to see this because he has 3 comm towers.
So, Von Bolt has a 10% attack and 10% defense increase on all units as
Okay.
his day-to-day.
Fire shockwave that paralyzes. Electrical system. Plus 3 HP of damage, all forces range damage shoots. Oh.
Yes. So he gets a worse meteor strike. It's nowhere near as bad as Sturm, but it is very annoying when he gets it. And he doesn't have a regular power.
So the plan, ooh yeah, they have a killing field. Not cover the comm towers though. So Javier is an orange star, and the thing to do is to kind of block them for long enough to get the comm towers.
Yep.
Really, these guys are here to provide. This has a port, so battleship support.
Yep.
Especially rockets getting up here. Aerial is not as useful coverage here.
But it will at least be able to kill the black cannons and,
Yes.
you know, do its own work on the side.
I get the feeling I'm gonna get a nice defensive line at the comm tower.
Yep. And Eagle on the right side is probably quite good. This is actually set up almost exactly like the final battle in Advance Wars 1. Thing.
Here, it's definitely like all the infantry that's going up to the. Yeah, I think the big thing here is like battleships on this side. I want Colin on this side.
Mm-hmm.
110
Potentially like
fucking
Colin
percent.
Grit and then
Yeah.
just go to town on their middle.
Yeah, I want to be like able to build battleships,
Yep.
like really help kill these crystals and help like keep this. This force is gonna have trouble.
Yep. I mean, the big thing in this map is that, yeah, you want to get the chance to kill the crystal, but, like, you're not going to be able to get over to it fast enough before the other side just blows up.
The problem with trying to murder the obelisk with this side is purely that they have a decent protective force. They have an airport to build here,
Yes,
and a
they will
port,
be able to put more in front of it.
and they have 13,000.
You will be, like, you know, going over there and fighting them, and it is possible that that's going to be the thing that breaks first, but, like, you do need to plan for the rest of the map existing. That'll be in 2
Like,
weeks.
this side is probably gonna go on the offensive,
Yes.
like killing the crystal, killing these, and then sort of heading up.
Yeah.
But whereas this side is gonna focus on like,
Keeping the Orange Star alive while Javier gets online.
yeah. Once Javier's online, like this central area is deeply fogged.
Yes.
3 Calm Tower Javier,
With the Mega Tank.
and the most like 10,000 funds behind him.
Yup.
Like this central area is destroyed. They won't like it takes a while for them to like blast through here, so it probably won't win the map.
Yeah.
But if I could force them to spend all their resources here instead of here,
Yes, that's kind of the goal here.
then I can like these guys, the Green Earth can
Slide in and blow up that.
slide in for the Alright, well that'll be 2 weeks time then.
Yep, we will not be streaming on Friday next week.
We're gonna be away from the 18th to the 22nd. I know, again,
Yep.
too many weddings.
Yep. Too many people get married. Oh well.
How dare they?
Right?
I got one more wedding.
One more wedding.
One more medal.
Really wish it just had new on new medals.
Right?
There's no way
Because
to know.
I don't know at this point. I have no concept.
You have 37 medals, and you're really expected to know exactly what every single one of them are
Bomber.
on like 4 different things.
Bomber.
Yep, that'll do it.
30 bombers. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
bombers.
you really have to like scour it to get anything with it.
No, I built a bomber and I just got the map.
Yep.
So. Buy Uzi? I can't actually buy Uzium. I don't have enough money, but we can buy Uzium.
Technically, it just lets you place it in design map mode, I think.
Ah, yeah, Uzium in the map editor.
It's weird. You're not ever allowed to build museum. No one can. It
Oh.
can't be controlled.
Oh, fair enough. Alright, well, tonight at 7, 3 hours-ish time, we will be playing Returnal, new format.
New set, new keywords, should be a fun time.
It's gonna be interesting. Alright, more Advanced Wars in 2 weeks, where it's probably 2 streams. I imagine it'll be one for this fight and one for
I get the
final.
feeling that no matter how much we romp it, both of these maps will still take a long ass time.
This one is going to be less of a romp because, again, the reason why this map today was such a romp was because I could outvalue them incredibly.
Instantaneously.
Yeah, and stupid quickly.
They were way too spread out, like, for the amount of forces they had.
And as long as I could stop them from building and crush any units that they did build, it was like, they were fun.
Nope.
They were building stuff to stop me instead of building infantry in the back to get lots of money.
Nope.
The computer does not know how to build for the value game.
No. Computer does not understand the concept of death balls.
Alright, well, we'll see you guys at 7 Eastern. Docs, dude.
Yes, I believe so.
I believe he now doesn't have underscore.
Right, it is just DCG.
I think it's just MD.
Medusa. Dr. Connecticut.
Alright, we're gonna host you over at Doc. Say happy birthday if you haven't already. And we'll see you guys in 3 hours for Eternal. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.